Good morning. Well, the first bird in this video I'm going for this morning is an American wader, American Golden Plover, which has been seen on Hook with Warsash, a place I was at a couple of weeks ago. And this is a bird I've only ever seen in Britain once before, so it's quite rare, and it was seen a couple of hours ago. Let's hope it's still here. Well, I've just bumped into a birder walking up this path who has seen the bird, but he says it's very difficult to see. So good job I got my scope with me, eh? So I've been told that with the tide coming up, this bird might be even more difficult to see. So I better hurry up. Well, American Golden Plover is now on the list, which is fantastic. I've got it in my phone scope device, so you can have a look at that, and I'll compare it with my camera as well, so you can see the difference. But what a bird, American wader to have on the list, American Golden Plover. Fantastic start to this video. It's nice to also get spotted redshank, not a year tick, but a really good quality bird, and it's got that kind of grey wash as though it's coming into breeding plumage. You can just see it here in amongst those black-tailed godwits, which is cool. It's another really cool bird for the day. Well, what a fantastic bird to add to the list. The list is growing quite significantly, and I'm really happy with any American bird really. An American Golden Plover being on the list is fantastic. But keep watching this video for even more birds to come. So that American Golden Plover was an awesome bird, but today I'm out in Hampshire trying to add even more ticks to my list. It's a beautiful sunny day and I'm off to Blashford Lakes to see if I can add some more birds to my year list. So yesterday at Blashford Lakes there was a couple of Arctic terns around, which would be a really cool bird to get, and I'm still missing sand martins as well, and they're quite likely here too. So there is a fairly good chance I'll add at least one bird to the list today, but you never know. So I've got here at Blashford Lakes, and immediately there's loads of birds up in the sky, gulls, so there's probably a bird of prey around. I've just had a look in the sky, I can't see a bird of prey, but I have seen quite a big group of sand martins, so that's a new bird to the list already, which is fantastic. They're really high up, so I'm not sure I'll get any video footage, but I will try. Hopefully they'll come a bit lower over the water and I'll be able to get some footage for you. Well, this is a shock, but when I was looking up in the sky, I just saw 3 glossy ibis flying over with a cormorant. Something I really wasn't expecting and hasn't been reported here for some time as far as I'm aware. So that's a fantastic spot. So you've got sand martins up here, which is cool, and to get those glossy ibis is amazing. I've also got a little gull here just by that point of land flying around, which is a really cool bird to see. Here a nice little ring plover too, so a really good variety of birds just from the hide here at Blashford Lakes, which is amazing. So here in the forest now for a little bit more chilled out bird watching. You can hear a blackcap singing to the left. There you go, bit of a short little warble for us. Well, definitely a sign it's spring when you start to see ducklings around. And this isn't something you see every day, a mute swan chasing a Canada goose around. Pretty aggressive actually, it's chased it a few times. Here it goes again. And here you've got my favourite bird, the kingfisher, common kingfisher. Not that common today though, it's taken me a while to find him. So didn't add any more birds after the sand martin here at Blashford Lakes. So what we're going to do now is go to a site where supposedly white stork has been seen for a couple of days. However, this morning there's been one flying away from that direction, so it may not be here today. Again, another arguably not tickable bird, but still a really cool bird to see, and I've never seen one in the UK, so I'm really excited about this regardless. So we pulled over on the side of the road here, and just to the right up ahead there should be a viewing area where white stork has been seen for the last couple of days. I don't think it's going to be there, that's my guess. The reason why I don't think it's going to be there is because there's been quite a few flying over birds sighted today, which probably means this one is one of those birds flying over elsewhere. But you just don't know, do you? So let's go and have a look and see what we can find. So here now, and pretty sure I can't see any white stork, at least not immediately anyway. I'll have a quick look with the scope and see if it's hiding behind a tuft of grass, but yeah, at the moment no white stork. Can hear a willow warbler in the distance though. Well, I'm home now, and I'm just taking the bins out, and above my head there's 2 house martins, so that's another tick for the year, which is fantastic. Got sand martin today, and now added house martin above the house. Brilliant. It's not bad, is it? Well, it's the final stop of what's been a brilliant week, adding American Golden Plover, sand martin and house martin to the list. But I've got one more stop this week, and I'm going all the way to Weymouth. I'm hoping that because the weather's been quite nice, there's going to be quite a lot of migrants passing through, and there's also been a rare American duck that I'm going to look for too. So let's crack on. It's quite a long drive to Weymouth, but I do love going to Weymouth, particularly as it's going to be a nice sunny day. So yeah, let's see what we can find. Well, my first stop today is Lodmore in Weymouth, which is one of my favourite spots. Last time I was here, I saw a really cool otter, which is in another one of my videos. Just as I've got here, I've seen a report of a bird I was going to go for later on today, which was American duck, blue-winged teal, but the report is that it's not been seen today, so it's already been checked out. So I'll keep an eye on that if it gets refound, because it is a little bit out the way if I do end up going there. But other than that, I'll be going here and then to Portland Bill, where there has been a few birds seen off the coast which look quite interesting. Velvet scoter being one that I've never seen in the UK before, but they're all fly past, so they're probably not going to be there when I get there, but you never know what I can find. Well, there is, there we go, willow warbler. Oh, can't do it. That's the willow warbler singing, not the wren. But yeah, that's cool. It's not a year tick, but it is the first ones I've heard this year. Well, in all honesty, it doesn't look like there's too much on the unusual side here at Lodmore. There's some gulls, there's some black-tailed godwits. I had a willow warbler when I got out the car, which was nice. A few oyster catcher hanging around. Nothing unusual, but just walk a little bit further up the path. See if there's anything interesting. So in here somewhere, sounds like it's more in the hedgerows than the reeds, is a sedge warbler singing. Don't know if you can hear that. It's like an ongoing chattering. I mean, there's lots of bird calls, but not that. That's a Chettis warbler. The dunnock singing as well. And that's the Chettis warbler. It's like just an ongoing kind of chatter, but it is really quiet. I don't know. Anyway, it's a new bird for the list. That's the main thing. Well, finally a bird that's posed for me, although it's against the light. Got a reed bunting for you guys. But the sedge warbler, the willow warbler, and the blackcaps I've been hearing and seeing a little bit of as well, just aren't really posing for the camera. So hopefully you can hear them in some of the video. Well, just in front of me here, got beautiful Chettis warbler, something you don't see very often, but you do hear quite a lot. And it's just sitting right in front of me. There we go. Hopefully you can hear that. It's really loud. So cool. It's actually possibly the first bird call I learnt when I was a kid, just because it's so obvious and distinctive. Yeah, really cool bird, Chettis warbler, and something you don't see very often, and I got a good view of one earlier, yesterday as well. So that's 2 good views in 2 days of Chettis warbler. That doesn't happen very often. Hopefully you can hear this willow warbler. There you go. And just in the reeds here, I don't know if you can hear it. That chattering there, it's a bit more throaty than the last one. That is a reed warbler. Chettis warbler's making too much noise. Yeah, that constant chatter. That's the reed warbler, which is a cool bird, and another tick. Fantastic, 2 ticks. The 2 birds I came for, really, the ones I was hoping to see here at Lodmore, reed and sedge warbler, are on the list, which is fantastic. So I think that puts me up to 207 species now, and it's the 8th of April. Try one more time with this reed warbler. That constant chatter, still quite quiet, and it doesn't really want to come out to view. Oh, hang on. I've got a bird of prey up here. I think it's a marsh harrier. Just gone behind the trees when I was recording that reed warbler call. It's a shame. But yeah, it looked like it had the kind of shape of a marsh harrier. Hopefully it comes out before I go. But I am on a schedule, so not sure if I've got time to wait around too long for it to come back out. I do really love this time of year because you've got all of these warblers singing that I haven't heard for quite a number of months. They've all just arrived and they're all claiming their territory, and I miss them when they go away because they're such cool, beautiful singing birds. So yeah, reed and sedge warbler added today, but loads of willow warbler singing. When I had willow warbler a couple of weeks ago, it wasn't singing. And there's been about 4 or 5 singing today, which is fantastic. That's possibly my favourite bird song, willow warbler. A nice hot day today. Supposedly going to get up to 21 plus degrees. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. This hoodie's going to be off in a minute, and I'll get one of my bird t-shirts out. Can't remember which one I got on this morning. It's too early in the morning, I wasn't really conscious. I think it's one with waders on it. Wader silhouettes, which is cool. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this, seeing all these warblers for the first time this year. Well, I'm back here at Portland Bill, which is, out of all the stops in Weymouth, probably the one I find the most exciting, particularly at this time of year when migrants are coming in. So I was here a couple of weeks ago, ended up getting my first swallow and wheatear. So yeah, let's have a little look around and see what I can see today. Well, I can honestly say I don't think I've ever seen Portland so calm, with lack of wind and and the sea so calm. It's absolutely incredible, and I'm just soaking up the sun here, doing a bit of a sea watch. I'm not seeing that many birds other than guillemots and razorbills and a few gulls out there, but I am definitely enjoying this bird watch. Yeah, as much as I love the sea watch, I think what you really need is the wind blowing everything into shore, and that's not what I've got. So I'm going to take a little walk around the rest of Portland to see if any little migrant birds have been blown in, like the reed and sedge warblers I had earlier. So I said earlier in the video there was going to be 21 degrees today, but just heard on the radio it's going to get up to 26 in places in the country. There's a little bit of a cool breeze at the moment, so it doesn't quite feel that warm, but I think without that it would definitely feel warm. But whatever it is, it's very pleasant. It's definitely a little patch here with quite a lot of birds in it. Dunnock, sparrows, chiffchaff, skylark. Yeah, I can imagine over the years that quite a lot of migrants have turned up in these bushes, these specific bushes, about this time of year. Rare ones too, I expect. Well, I'm here where the little owl hangs out. It's a well-known little owl spot, this little bit of quarry just by the Portland Observatory. Yeah, I did see the little owl, but as soon as I got the camera up, he decided to move. I'm not even that close. I'm pretty sure it's not me disturbing him. He just chose that moment to go inside and have a little hide. This pigeon and kestrel seem quite relaxed next to each other, just chilling out there. So I've just been to the observatory, and some of the guys said to walk around because they got a redstart this morning, which would be another bird for my year list. Again, another one I'm probably going to catch up with at some point, but I always like to get them on the list. And it's a really cool bird too. But at the moment I can't find it, and I've been walking around for quite a while. So I put the Merlin app open for a while just by the ringing station, and kept saying that there was a serin about, which would be a UK lifer for me. A possible one was seen flying over yesterday. But they're normally quite active, they normally fly around quite a lot, and I haven't seen anything doing that. I reckon Merlin's picking up linnet and calling it serin. But if a serin does get reported today, I kind of know what sound it was doing. It's quite similar, then that was probably it. But at the moment I think I'm right and Merlin's wrong, but we'll see. The good news is it's right by the ringing station, so the chances are, like literally where the nets are, so the chances are it'd be caught if it was a serin, and the word would come out. It definitely did sound very similar, like it sounded like serin to me, but I just think a serin would be more obvious. They're normally quite mobile and quite active, and all the birds I could see flying about from the place where the call was coming from were either goldfinch or linnet, so I'm suspecting it's probably linnet, but you never know. Well, nothing added here at Portland, which is a shame. I think because the weather is just so good, birds are migrating in and then just carrying on further inland rather than stopping. If there would have been a little bit of wind or rain, they might be a bit more tired and might need a bit longer of a rest stop, but I don't think that's the case. So yeah, haven't seen too much, but it's been a lovely day. So I'm on the way back from Portland now, at the Fleet or ferry bridge, and supposedly 18 little terns flew by while I was on Portland. I did stop here on the way here, I didn't see too much, and I'm here now and I certainly can't see 18 little terns. Can see a ring plover, a dunlin and a sandling all hanging out together, which is kind of nice. But yeah, I don't know where these terns are. Maybe they just flew in off the coast on migration. I can see some sandwich terns at distance, and that's about it. But I'll keep looking. Well, no little terns for me. Just the sandwich terns, but it's always worth a look, eh? So my last stop of this video, Martin Down. It's on the way home from Dorset to my house, and it's a beautiful spot to bask in the sun and enjoy some really good quality grassland and hedgerows. I was kind of thinking earlier, if the birds from Portland and the coast aren't really settling and they're moving straight in, they might come to their ultimate destination, and Martin Down could be that place. So I thought, oh, let's have a little look around here and see if we can get something like a whitethroat or something like that. It is a stunning place, and despite it being quite late in the day, there's a lot of birdsong around. In here you can hear this little tutting noise of a blackcap. It was singing a minute ago, now it's just alarming. Quite a good variety of warblers, but still no whitethroat, or lesser whitethroat. Nice little stonechat. Gorgeous birds. I love stonechats, and the good thing about stonechats, or the thing I like about stonechats, is they always sit on top for you, and they're nice and easy to see. There's no hard searching for a stonechat. It's very obliging. So just had a quick look at eBird because I had some signal, and I'm on 207 species, which has put me up to second. I was joint second before today, and now I'm well, with the 2 editions, 2 away from third, which is nice. Still going, still in the top 10, which would be nice at the end of the year, but you know, whatever, we'll see how I go. I'm just going to try and get as many birds as I can, really, and yeah, wherever I end up, I end up. Come on, I just want one more tick today. I feel like I've deserved it. I've done quite a lot of birding this afternoon and late morning without any new ticks, and there are still quite a lot on the agenda to try and get, and I would have thought a whitethroat would have been quite likely, even though it is early in the year. Supposedly 4 were seen this morning, although that could have been a full day here. I'm just spending an hour, but I was hoping I might get one, but we'll see. And while whitethroat is a bird that, you know, I'll definitely get this year, I really want to get them early. You know, there's something a little bit more exciting about getting the first migrants of the year early, ideally as early in April as possible. So that's what I'm doing, and that's why I've come here, to try and sort out these migrants before they become a lot more common. But I guess the flip side is they're harder to see, and you might not see them. Guess what? Got a whitethroat. Yeah, just at the top of this tree. I heard it singing quite quietly, actually, for a whitethroat. Nice little scratchy warble, really short little scratchy warble that they have. And yeah, whitethroat's on the list. So that's 208 species. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. You can hear that chattery little warbler in here with the whitethroat. Hopefully you can hear that. Well, I have to say it's been a really good week, starting off with that American Golden Plover and then just adding spring migrants as they come in. Got both the martins the other day, and then to get 3 types of warbler added to the list today is great, and I love it. I really do. I love bird watching so much, and this time of year is potentially my favourite. I do like chasing rarities in October as well, but when you're getting the spring migrants coming through, it's just amazing. And yeah, I love bird watching so much. I can't wait to do more this year. And if you enjoy watching me go bird watching and not get very good footage of birds, but just the journey of my big year, then please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Cheers.